Good morning. So, as we mentioned in the past, we're in a period called the Sfirat Omer, where we're marching our way to the holiday of Shavuos. But today, I want to talk about another point. During this period of time, we have some level of mourning. We don't get haircuts. We let our beard grow. We're not supposed to listen to music. The question is why. So the Talmud tells us that Rabbi Kiva, the famous Rabbi Kiva, had 24,000 students. And those 24,000 students died during 33 days of the Omer. 24,000 students died in 33 days. The Talmud asks, why? What happened? What did they do to deserve such a death? And the Talmud tells us something very striking. The Talmud says, "Shelo nagu kavod zeh bezeh." They did not show respect one to another. And because they did not show respect one to another, the pandemic hit them and they all died. The commentaries point out, what does it mean they didn't show kavod, they didn't show respect one for another? It says the commentaries that nichnasu l'divrei chavero. When one was speaking, one interrupted the other person. Of course, they didn't mock them, they didn't make jokes, they didn't say comments that were hurtful. But when they weren't talking and learning or other conversations, they didn't let their friend finish the conversation. We see something very important. That the idea of respecting someone else means to say to let them have a voice. Letting someone have a voice does not mean to say that you're not having your own voice. We all could have different opinions. We all have different views. We might have different ways of dealing with different things. But we have to respect the other person. As Rabbi Kiva famously said, one of the great rules of the Torah is v'ahavta l'orecha kamocha, as it says in the Torah. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Think about, would you like someone else to interrupt you? Would you like someone else to make comments negative against you? Therefore, says the Talmud, since they did not show respect to one another, that's it. There was that pandemic. We don't know the ways of God, as we're very familiar now during our difficulties. But one thing we do know, we have to learn from this. We have to be kinder to one another. We have to respect one another. We can't make comments or posts that are hurtful. We might have different opinions of how to deal with things. And you have to give your voice. And you have to say what you hold, but say it in a respectful way. Say it in a way of how you would like to hear someone else say something about you. Hopefully we'll talk about more of these ideas in the coming days. Wishing everyone a beautiful day. And remember, let's be respectful of one another.